At 18, I managed to stay away for about a month from home, even though that was so difficult because I'd got so accustomed and used to what I was in. I was having calls from the police pretty much every day to make sure that I was safe and I was okay. And I didn't know that my family were calling them every day also wanting to speak to me. The police then came to the house and said that really I should just meet them, let them know that I'm okay. I don't have to go back home, but just let my family see that I'm okay and tell them that I'm not coming back home. So at the time, I didn't question it because I was just doing what the police had told me to do. And they had promised me that I'd be kept safe, that I'll be in neutral police station. They won't know what area I'm in. So I met them, met my family with the police there at a police station, and felt safe enough because I knew that they were present. Didn't know the show that my family would put on, and the promises that they would make. And they did promise me everything, that I wouldn't get harmed again. I could marry who I wanted to. I could do what I want. They would give me freedom. And it wasn't necessarily freedom that so I could go out and about that I was looking for. I just wanted to be abuse free. That was it. So I went back home reluctantly, but with this hope that things would get better. Family member had called my friend's phone and told her to warn me not to come home, that they'd had a family meeting and they'd planned to kill me. But because my dad had said that he loved me, that's all I wanted to hear. So I went back home by putting my own mediation in place because I know that the police, as much as they had persuaded me to meet my family, were also then saying not to go home, but not really assisting in that way of what I could and couldn't do. So for my own safety, I had my friends to call my house every day to pretend to be the police so that they wouldn't harm me. So for about a year and a half, sorry, for about a year, just over a year, they hadn't touched me. But in that time, I was engaged to this other guy. We were taken to a Hindu temple for our birth chart reading to be done. And I remember not understanding anything, just was asked to point at certain things in the books, and that's what I did. And then they were told, parents were told that I had to get married before my 21st, that if I didn't, something would happen to me or I would die, I think is the words they used. So I remember my parents then rushing and getting this wedding set and not feeling like I could ask for an understanding for it. What does that mean? Why do I have to rush and get married? Because we were taught not to ask questions. You just went ahead with whatever decisions family had made. Next thing I know, wedding's been set 3 months to my wedding, my 21st as well. The My mum had come and convinced me to get the police to stop calling, on the basis that if in-laws had come over, how would they explain it? Nobody knows that I had left home for that period. So I thought, 3 months to the wedding, no one's going to trouble me now, no one's going to hurt me. So I can get my friends to stop calling. And I did, told them that I'll be safe. They don't need to call anymore. I'm okay. I'm going ahead. I can't not go ahead with the wedding. Hopefully, if I get married, they'll love me and accept me. So I was more getting married on that term than anything else. I just wanted the approval and acceptance of my parents. So I went home on the basis that, okay, I've got the police to stop calling, told mom they won't call again. I've told them to stop. And not realizing that that was going to be so critical and dangerous for me. Next thing I know, my dad has started to beat me, and my mom joined in, and eventually my uncles had come over and also took part in abusing me and trying to kill me. And I remember during that whole period thinking, what is happening? I'm not going to survive this. Trying to call the police on the phone. Mom had taken the phone off me, so I couldn't even call for help, knowing that I'm stuck. There's no way that I'm going to be able to get out. Eventually, my body, I was told later, that had gone into shock from the abuse that I had received, in and out of consciousness. Eventually, they called the paramedics. Um, the the time, I think at some point I saw my dad switch, and I realized they were going to kill me. My dad was adamant he was going to show me how much he hated me. My mum and my uncle tried to drown me in the bath. My dad proceeded to smash my head against the wall, get a brick and try to smash my face with this brick while he proceeded to tell me how much he hated me. And I remember even at one point begging them to kill me. I had had enough. I was tired of the fight. I was tired of the pretense. I just wanted to end it. I wanted to stop hurting, just stop hurting. I remember laying there and saying to my dad, I'll let you kill me. I just want to die.